Yes, so I'm presenting on behalf of the project. I'll get back to who they are. So we started early this year, so I'm going to present the plans rather than the status of the project. So I think this slide deck hasn't been updated, but the background for this project is that there are really well-established practices when it comes to human pathogens, how data is handled and standards. But it's less developed for non-human pathogens. And this is what we are going to focus on. We want to build new metadata standards for non-human pathogens. So we have, this is reflected in for example, the pathogen portal, where only, I would say 40% of the samples are human pathogens. So it's quite dominating the existing data. So this is sort of the summary of the 4 activities that we have in our project, and I've tried to sort of illustrate the timeline at the bottom there. We have completed more or less activity 1, and we are going to start on activity 2, 3, and 4 now during the summer. So the first activity is to do a gap analysis. So we have conducted or completed interviews with domain experts across Europe. So the blue countries here are the countries that we have been doing interviews. So this milestone was reached on time. Then the next step is to consolidate all the answers we got from the interviews and see if we need to follow up with more questions. The second activity is then to translate these findings and to update the existing templates, suggest new ones, and in parallel looking at if we can transfer anything directly from the more developed existing checklists and standards from human pathogens. So activity 3 will be to identify datasets and test the submission with a new template, and the last activity is more focused on outreach and training, where we're going to host a workshop where we're going to test this and have a training session on that. So these are the plans ahead. We will have a working meeting just after the Elixir All Hands meeting in Lyon, and then we will plan the workshop that we plan to have in early autumn, where we're going to test the metadata standards and have a training session. So that's it. So these are the nodes that are involved, 4 countries, and you can see the names there.